Hi, it's Waterhouse. Self-employed entrepreneurs can be shockers at taking time off for holidays. We often get so caught up in our businesses, and the weeks, months, and even years can just disappear. It's also so easy to accidentally build a business which is simply far too reliant on the owner being there, all the time. This, of course, it can make it nearly impossible to take any time off. This situation, it can be very dangerous for not just your health, but also for personal relationships, and it can also be harmful for your business. Now, as business owners, we need to take some time out to think and plan. I've spoken many times about how important it is to build an exit strategy into any business, whether you're going to sell it or not. And you need to do this from day one, so the business can run all by itself without the owner being there. As the founder and host of the 4 largest eBay and Amazon groups in Australia, with thousands of members, I continually hear and see which businesses are not only growing the fastest, but more importantly, which business owners have the best lifestyle. And isn't lifestyle what it's all about? Almost always the businesses which are growing the fastest and or the owners are working the least amount of hours are the businesses which are taking advantage of automation software and the outsourcing of low-cost overseas labour. Now, a few weeks ago I was talking to a couple on the phone about they wanted to automate their eBay business. They've got a dropship business and they wanted to automate it because they're just doing the whole thing themselves. They were still manually listing items themselves. Now, I recommended to them that they should at least consider employing a part-time overseas person to start listing the products for them. As an overseas person can list around 6 products per day, whereas they were listing less than 3 items per week. They asked me about how they would train the staff member, and I explained the procedure. However, they merely came back and said in the same amount of time it would take for them to train a staff member, they could have listed a few more items. Now, I answered yes. It's true. However, after you train them, they could list 1,000 plus more items. And while they're doing this, they could be on a cruise ship or doing anything else. You're right, you come through. Anyway, where was I? Anything else, that's right. Doing anything else that they enjoy. And they then came back and said that they enjoy listing items. I was out of words. As the saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Obviously everyone has different goals for their businesses, and that's fine. We're all different, and that's fine. Personally, I love automation. I like building businesses which work without me. Otherwise, if I need to be there to run the business, all I've built myself is a job. Now, we all have problems releasing the reins to somebody else, myself included. However, as business owners, we must learn to let go and trust software and staff if we want to grow our businesses, so they run all by themselves. I hear from so many small sellers as to why they don't want to release the reins on their businesses and hand the work over to someone else, some outsourced virtual assistants. However, I also continually hear from other eBay, Amazon and e-commerce sellers who have implemented outsourced labour and their businesses are booming. Now, as a control freak, I understand how hard it can be to let go of the reins and trust other people with parts of your business. However, it's one of those hurdles we just have to get through if you want to build a business which works without us. Bottom line is, for $1.50 US per hour, you can purchase 1 hour of life. That's right, for $1.50 US per hour, you can outsource one of your tasks. Then in that hour, you can then do anything you want in life, while someone else is doing that one task that you've outsourced. And while you're doing your favourite hobby or whatever you like to do, your business is growing. Now, if you want your business to grow rapidly, you must leverage your time. Anyway, that's my little rant for the day. This video blog is supposed to be about why everybody, including entrepreneurs, should take regular holidays and how to get them free, so here goes. Now, many people think taking holidays is a luxury. However, how often do you get really good ideas when you're hard at work? Personally, I rarely do. Most people, including myself, get their best ideas when they're relaxing, thinking about nothing. I call this the $1,000 per hour workers. Those great ideas can be worth well over $1,000 per hour. And the most amazing thing is, you're often not working when those great ideas come to you. You could be taking a shower, the great idea or answer comes to you, or you could be lying in bed or playing golf, doing your favourite hobby, driving in the car or on holidays. Holidays, of course, are not just for the great ideas. It's always a great time to escape your business, so you can look down at your business from a totally different perspective and with a clear mind. And you can only do this when you're away from the day-to-day operations of the business. Of course, holidays are not just to help you with growing your business, they're also a great time to spend quality time with the kids or your spouse. So how do you get continuous holidays for free with eBay, with an eBay business? The answer is frequent flyer points, which today allow you to get much more than just flights. There's many different frequent flyer programs out there. I'm not going to compare them all here. Personally, I use an ANZ black card, which gives me free American Express, so you can rack up more points. But when we got that, it was the best at the time, but it's always changing. So just check the local bank and see who gives the most points. And they've all got different idiosyncrasies. With Qantas, for instance, which is what I transfer my ANZ points to Qantas. And with Qantas, you can convert your frequent flyer points to cruise code vouchers. So you can get a cruise like this. You can get JB Hi-Fi vouchers, David Jones vouchers, and tons of other places. So it's not just for flights anymore. So how do you rack up thousands of frequent flyer points? Drop shipping is one of the easiest ways. Every time you sell an item on eBay with a dropship business, you get paid first. Then after you've been paid, you purchase the item from the supplier using a credit card, which gives you frequent flyer points. If you're drop shipping now and you're not using a credit card, which gives frequent flyer points, you're leaving a ton of money or holidays on the table. If you're importing, again, you can pay suppliers via credit card. If they don't accept credit card, you can use a company like Octec Finance, and I'll put up a link to that, who will pay the supplier. There's many of them out there. I'll put a link up to Octec. You can pay the supplier via Octec. Octec will pay the supplier for you, and then they debit your credit card. Yes, this will cost you a merchant fee. However, if you do the maths, you'll find the merchant fee of 2 to 3% should cost you a ton less than if you took the money out of your business as wages, to purchase, say, a holiday. Of course, though, talk to your accountant regarding any tax implications for using frequent flyer points. That's all for this week. Please scroll down and leave a comment about, what were you doing when you had a great idea? If you think this video might help somebody else, please click on one of the share buttons below. Until next week, listen more, sell more. This is Neil Waterhouse.